Hey, welcome back. 9:23 is your time now. And starring in the hit stage play, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat is a dream come true for Anthony Fedorov. The former American Idol star says, and I'm quoting him here, he says he gets to entertain people using a voice he wasn't supposed to have. And now that soulful voice is coming to the Fox Theater. Joining us this morning, season 4 finalist and now Broadway star, Anthony Fedorov. You like how that sounds?
I like how that sounds.
I just love the fact, first of all, not just for you, but the fact that American Idol, as you said, kind of opens the door for you.
Yeah.
What you do next is really up to you, and you really have kind of navigated the waters very well.
Absolutely. I mean, Idol, what it does is it gets you in the door, and it's up to you to just follow your destiny afterwards.
Now, Broadway wasn't initially your destiny, but you kind of got bitten by the bug a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I've been really fortunate enough to do the Fantastics off Broadway in 2007. And you know, I fell in love with musical theater ever since, and I've been doing musical theater for all these years, and it's really an incredible art form. And I honestly think that the hardest working people in the show business are musical theater people, because it's 8 shows a week, it's acting, singing, dancing,
yes,
all at once, and it's, you know, you really got to be in shape vocally, physically, mentally, spiritually, you know, in order to go out there on stage and really give it 100% every time.
Every night, too. Every night. So for people who may not have done or seen a musical a play on stage,
yeah,
you know, what do they get? First of all, what do you get from it? And as an audience member, what should I be receiving from you?
Well, what I get out of it is it liberates me, you know, because it allows me to live out my, you know, my insecurities and the things that I'm afraid of, you know, failures that I'm afraid to kind of go into. Like, this show allows me to really just kind of liberate myself of all of my worries, because at the end of the day, when I get that dream coat, you know, that dream coat represents my dreams and my hopes, and it kind of always, it reminds me that, you know what, in my personal life, at the end of the day, no matter how tough things get, everything's still going to be okay. And for the audience, it's just, you know, this show is going to take you on a roller coaster of a ride. Yeah, it's, you know, it's very lighthearted and it's kind of quirky in a lot of ways, but it's very diverse musically, so you're never going to be bored with it. And it's just a really cool, fun way of telling this incredibly deep story that really happened. And at the end of the day, it'll just make you feel good in your heart. So
you smile when you say that.
Yeah, I love the show.
You love the show, right?
This show has really rejuvenated me, both artistically and personally. It's given me a lot of strength to keep going forward in my personal life and my artistic life as well. So.
Speaking of art, we're on an 8-day countdown. The CD release, or the single release,
yes,
coming. Yes, he is still singing. You know, you've got your. This is your first, right? CD,
yeah,
single coming out.
Yeah, I finally signed a record deal, and June 29th.
Congratulations. My
single, which is called "You're Perfect," it's going to be coming out on iTunes and AnthonyFedorov.com, as well as ErgoMusic.com, and my record, which is called "Never Over," that's going to be coming out in July, at some point in July. So yeah, it's been 6 years since the show. I've been doing a lot of writing. I've been growing vocally, artistically as a songwriter, and this is all my original stuff. You know, I wrote and co-wrote all the songs on the record, so it's really exciting to also introduce myself as a songwriter for the first time. So yeah, June 29th,
like
that's the date.
Now for people who do remember you from Idol, no, he's not doing the ballads. He's kind of going more pop rocky this time, right?
Yeah, this is straight up pop rock. It's going to be a mix of Daughtry, Nickelback, Coldplay, U2, nice, that kind of a thing. It's definitely something that people will get a kick out of, I think.
I think they will. Speaking of perfect, this guy right here. If you want to see Anthony Fedorov, he will be at the Fox Theater starting today. Wow, today.
Yeah, tonight.
Well, tonight.
That's right.
Thanks for coming by this morning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, through June 26th, performing in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. For more information, just log into our website, myfoxatlanta.com. Click on the Good Day tab. We'll have the show times and the tickets and everything you need to know. This is a must-see.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much, Anthony.
Thank you so much for having me.
Still ahead on Good Day Atlanta.